the entire tournament later with a yo-ho-ho, it's TaleOfTheToaster. I haven't seen you since winners round 1. How you doing, ScourgeBlade?
I am doing okay. How about you?
I mean, I didn't even see you at all. I just saw Kieran twice, I think. But here we are in the winners something, or the losers something. And it is BSP showing actually a great use of the wall jump there with the bombs.
Yeah, the
and he's
wall jump is
against...
actually really useful for long-range characters like Toon Link.
Yeah, I don't know why a character like Toon Link can wall jump.
I have no idea either. I questioned it when Brawl came out. Like, how can Toon Link wall jump but Link can't? That's always baffled me.
You know, I guess it's just based on the fact that young Link could wall jump, and I guess in Ocarina of Time they at least showed young Link to be a mobile kind of guy.
But anyway, Miles is going
weapons.
Bowser, which means we're gonna see some disrespect here and a million grab combos in one match.
Oh no, you don't see a million, you see 3, but that's all you need. 3 per stock at least.
A million is 3 according to Bowser.
Yeah, Smashville not designed for catching people with pivot grabs then. Indeed, he didn't even go for the pivot grab there, he just charged in and did it normally. That was more of just a turnaround grab, interesting, but he should be pivot grabbing instead of turnaround grabbing because the pivot grab has more range.
This bomb play is really nice.
Yeah, particularly the one we were talking about before out of the wall jump. Like, I haven't seen BSP in this tournament at all so far, but clearly he's made it here based on being a skilled player.
Can I just comment on how Miles completely failed at that punish after that horrible up B by BSP? Don't pull a me, man.
Yeah, actually. What was he doing?
That seems like that looked like one of the punishes that I would try. because if you don't know, within our little hangout groups, there's an inside joke that says hashtag Scourge can't punish. Scourge can't punish 101.
Oh, but he can punish in group battles, can he?
Because I absolutely suck at punishing things like this.
Meanwhile, we just saw Bowser's pivot grab and Toon Link's hook shot exchange, and they both narrowly missed each other. But it's quite interesting to note that actually the 2 grabs were as close to reaching as each other. And finally, Nyan goes for a different kind of grab, a command grab, and secures a stock with it.
Yeah. But, look at the damage that Miles has on him. He's gonna need to pick up the pace if he's gonna win this match.
He's gonna have to literally pick it up and then grind it on the top of his shell and follow up with a headbutt. So let's see if he can do that.
I see what you did
Oh, he's
there.
trying. He wants it.
He will. Yes, it is obvious that he wants the pivot grab. He wants it so badly, and he isn't gonna stop until he gets it.
Yeah, and that's gonna get him killed because he just tried to land.
There you go.
And he was gonna go for a pivot grab, obviously.
Commentator's
so BSP
curse.
punishes accordingly.
Commentator's curse, man. As soon as you say, "Oh look, it's gonna get a punish," boom, it gets him killed.
Yeah. Right then, we'll see you in game 2, where presumably Nyan's gonna switch to Cloud.
Or Fox.
That's true. That's entirely possible. See you in a bit. He does indeed switch to Fox. Scourge is the mightier predictor than I.
Just as I thought. Well, it's actually not really me predicting it. More like I figured as much because Miles told me that he's wants to play Fox more than Cloud now. Because I think he has much more fun with Fox, even though he knows he's better with Cloud. I mean, if he
I
if
find
he
that
needs to,
really surprising, to be honest, because like I try not to use Cloud that much because I don't want my opponents to hate playing the game. But God, he's such a guilty pleasure. He's just such a fun character to play because he's so ridiculously easy that, yeah, if I've got the mindset where totally I'm willing to put Cloud up on my opponent, then I wouldn't switch off him because he's not fun enough.
Yeah, and he's basically the kind of character that basically says to the opponent, okay, you're fighting on my terms.
Yeah, right?
So I'm gonna charge my limit, and you're either gonna let me charge limit, or you're gonna approach me, so I can counter.
But it's super fun, not to play against at all, but very much to play as.
Yeah.
But Nyan he's turning into more of a gentleman, I guess.
Yeah. In this tournament, Miles has told me that he's insinuated that he's going to he's gonna fall back on Fox most of the time, but if he needs him, he'll bring out Cloud because he knows he's better with Cloud.
At this rate, we may need to see that in Game 3.
I think he's better with Cloud too, even though I'm not very good against his Fox. This guy is my bracket demon for a reason.
I can imagine that.
We'll just say that.
I mean, I'm not a bad bracket demon for you. What's our set record? Like 4-0 to me?
You shut your face.
None of those are within from like... I don't think any of those are from within the past 4 or 5 months, but it's still the record. Okay. To my credit, at least I can take a game off of you when you're actually trying. It hasn't happened... You tell yourself that. It hasn't happened during a tournament set, at least, but it's at least happened in friendlies. Okay. Well, you mean to say you've never even taken a game off Nyan in friendlies then? I mean, it's... Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to speak with you again. I mean, it's... Meanwhile, Nyan can't take a stock off BSP in this game. He's got time, is just... but there is... throwing him off right now. Yeah, we've actually passed the 3-minute mark, and you know what? I don't think there's ever... Well, I know there's never been a timeout in SmashMasters, but I would bloody love to see one. Says the guy who always... It's gonna have to be me in SmashMasters 6. Says the guy who wants to like, time out us just for fun. Yeah, I would totally do that if I was in this tournament, but I would do that. You have let's to. Just say you have done that, slight man. Priorities. But if, like, for real though, if anybody's going to time out in SmashMasters, if it isn't you, it's probably Miles. You realize that Miles is the one playing from behind, right? BSP is timing him out quite voluntarily. By camping and throwing projectiles and making sure that Nyan can do nothing in particular to defend against it. Well, it's less entertaining because it's Toon Link. He's a projectile character. You'd think that he would be good at timing people out. And what was that up smash? Slow it down, Miles. I know there's only a minute and a half on the clock, but there's such a thing as he's getting desperate, rushing. Man. He wants to. He wants to beat. He wants to take that first stock since BSP is like walking all over him, and he's like, no, I don't want people to. I don't want anyone to time me out. And I don't BSP want a taste of my own medicine. Totally recognizing the fact that Fox has no kill throws, and even when his shield is like 2/3 of the way gone, he's still hiding in it just to make sure Nyan can do anything. And indeed, Nyan was not going for the throws. He's going for these, frankly, not very good up smashes, and so he's going to die to a good up smash. Wow. We do not get the timeout, but if you can take a kill punish when someone's being unnecessarily aggro, then absolutely take it. We should not be seeing that Fox again. Well, we got two. Well, he got 2 stocked. He got 2 stocked, and he almost got timed out. So I'd say that's
almost worse.
Yeah. Let's
Almost.
see what Nyan decides in the next game. Does he go for his true best, or does he stay committed to the new cause?
I think after
potentially lose his place in SmashMasters 5.
I think after that he's probably going to switch to Cloud.
Let's see it then. Genkai Wakairu, we have seen the switch. We've also seen a switch in the player cams. BSP has moved to the player 2 spot, and Nyan has switched to player 1. Clearly somebody forgot to send the replay for game 3, and then the other person had to do it. But here we are, it is definitely still the same players. I can personally verify... Yeah, well, either works. But I can personally verify that they have not just done a complete character reversal, and look how much better Cloud is doing already. We've passed the 30 seconds with Nyan in the lead. And also doing the perfectly timed forward throw with the bomb landing.
The bluffs.
Classic Cloud aerial attacks. Oh, good timing with the grab. Notices some of the very little ending lag on that back air and grabs him out of it. But then all you really need to do in response is just dash attack, and that's what Nyan did. And now Good doesn't get hurt by his own bomb.
All he has to do is just
we
throw
have
out
a game on our hands here.
Yeah. You can tell
Roses are red, violets are blue. When you can't win, Genkai will Kairu. He's very much playing on stage, though. Like, this entire minute and a half of gameplay, he has not gone off the side of the stage once. Perhaps just because he's got limit and he doesn't want to risk how he used the
very defensively right now, and it's working out for him.
Yep, even catches the bomb, but he doesn't have time to do anything with it. Even there, when he reads the ledge get up, well, he didn't read it, but when he sees the ledge get up, all he does is jump back into center stage. The man has genuinely, within 2 minutes, not left the side of the stage, but fair enough, I guess he doesn't need to.
That was an amazing up B, by the way. Even though he missed the cross slash, he still saw an opportunity. And
yeah, I mean, the fact that there's so little end lag on the side B probably encourages me to expend my limit more than I actually should when using Cloud Play, because you can just act straight out of it and say, oh, that was a bluff. I actually wanted to hit you with this. That was definitely the idea.
That is definitely
I have definitely said that before.
It is not. That is not an attack that you want to punish, even though it is very, very tempting to do so. You really don't want to attempt to punish that because, yeah, stuff like that'll happen.
And so now we finally, for the first time in this set, get to see BSP on the defensive. We basically did like a game 5-0 scenario and unlocked the true Nyannavi. After 2 games of messing about, we now get to see what this man is truly made of.
Yeah, he's
BSP
not messing around no
to deal with
more.
it.
And we're seeing the benefits of what he's capable of when he's gotten super serious.
He could be doing to shield these boomerangs more, though, because these rolls that he's using to get around him are not putting him in the right position, and he's, wasting time by doing so. He should just be trying to shield the boomerang, because it does no shield damage at all.
He just did,
and then
he just did there. And note the fact that he's still in the lead and still gaining momentum. So, that hardly matters.
It's like all you can really say critically on BSP's perspective is he is not catching up.
He isn't.
And he's not following up properly with his own
BSP isn't catching a break either.
And there we go.
All he's catching is a cross slash to the face.
He will be very cross with that, because for these next 2 games he's going to have to find an answer to this Nyannavi Cloud, which evidently has boundless potential to suddenly turn this set around.
I guess Miles just exposed BSP's limits.
Oof.
I couldn't resist.
Oof.
I'm sorry. Except no, I'm not. See you in game 4.
Yep, now we've switched places again, so Nyan is back to being player 2 and BSP is back to being player 1.
I've just noticed that player 1 is always the winner. So
what
maybe,
does that suggest?
I don't know. Maybe BSP will make a comeback after that
Well,
after that destruction that was game 3. Who knows?
Yeah, well, at the start of that sentence, he was doing, but then Cloud shenanigans happened, and now
it's definitely much more
on the back
even than
foot.
before. That's for sure. We got Miles with his limit already.
Holding a bomb. We have not seen magnificent use of the bomb in the last 2 games from BSP, to be honest. Everyone I've seen him bring out has either not made contact or he's just had to hold his shield until it explodes.
Yeah, in games 1 and 2, he was using the bombs amazingly, but now Miles is kind of forcing him in the corner, and it's not and try as he might, the bombs aren't helping out.
Yeah, I think BSP just needs to remember, even at close range, bombs are still Toon Link's primary tool for success. You don't have to use projectiles when you're far away. Use them anywhere, because it is Toon Link's absolute greatest asset as a character.
What the hell was that? He just ran past him with no fear whatsoever.
You could have at least criticized Nyan's bad cross-slash first, so we're not just picking on poor old BSP. But yeah, they were both playing awfully in that particular scenario.
The weird part is that when BSP just ran past him, Miles didn't do a single thing.
Yeah.
I mean, he wasn't.
None of them did.
I mean, he wasn't shielding. He was just. They were just running away. Miles was basically just standing there and let BSP like, okay, you can pass.
Just make sure you don't collect the $200.
Just try not to steal my money.
I mean, the Monopoly money doesn't come from you, but you know. Actually, we're seeing a good combo here from BSP now. He could have, to be honest, gone for a 2-frame with the down air and ended it there.
Nice conversion with the up B to up air there by Miles.
I think that perhaps it is worth saying to the viewing audience, Miles equals Nyannavi.
Yes.
BSP equals John McGregor. And that's a cross slash, and that's going to end it before we can even reveal the true name of BSP, which I could officially reveal on SmashMasters 5. His real name is... So the trend of player 1 winning has been broken, and it might be broken beyond repair based on this character choice.
Wait, hold on. Link? He switched to Link?
Of course, everyone in the viewing audience at home saw it in the titles along the bottom. Now they've clearly been waiting for Game 5 this entire time because they all knew that BSP was eventually going to bust out the Link. But I do not know who wins this set, so I'm very curious to see how the Link's going to go. It needs to be a one-hit wonder.
Well, okay. This is a lot like the Toon Link matchup, only Link, since he's heavy, he's much easier to combo by Cloud, but as a trade-off, Link's
worse.
Link's
just gonna slip that in there. Go on, carry on.
Even though that's kind of true, as much as I...
Yeah, you main Link, you tell us how this matchup works.
Okay.
Try to shed some light on it.
What Link has in this matchup over Toon Link is Link has a lot of grab combos that he can exploit and give Cloud a lot of damage. Plus his...
Or he could just get hit from below the ledge with a dash attack.
Plus his projectiles are just overall faster and better, so...
I would not say his boomerang is better, but maybe against Cloud, okay. I guess.
Well, when it comes to his boomerang, that's a double-edged sword. Sometimes it can work out for him, sometimes it can screw him over horribly.
Yeah, I guess you can try and get crafty with the wind on Cloud if you've somehow got the time to do it. Very interesting trade there. Link basically just...
Okay.
Gave him a normal attack and pushed him off the stage.
Well, there's an example of it screwing him over. That was just wow.
It's like Link just pushes him off the stage with an attack that doesn't even exist in this game. So Nyan returns and gives him a limit climb hazard in center stage for no reason whatsoever.
Limit climb hazard as an attack? What?
Yeah, from the bottom. It is a good attack as a out of shield option, but Nyan was not in shield. He just picked that one, but he's going to make proper use of limit there and reach below the stage to send Link flying away.
That was disgusting. That triggered me.
BSP, he's a newcomer to our community as well. He might not even know that this is Nyan's true mate. He might just feel terrible that he's getting killed by a pocket Cloud. But no, this is what we've been waiting for.
But here's the worst part, though. When it comes to BSP, he hasn't switched characters once. And then when he's been strictly a Toon Link main. I haven't seen him play any other character seriously but Toon Link. And then suddenly, out of nowhere, he just brings out this Link, and I don't even know what to think. It's not working out for him.
Couldn't he have tried to pick someone that would have given him some kind of advantage?
But it's not giving him an advantage or disadvantage. It's just...
the same.
It's just the same as before.
But it is admittedly working out a little better in that he's taken a stock this time.
Well, yeah, at least BSP can actually do more damage to Miles now. That's Link's strength. Those grab combos, like I said, really work out for him. Where that's something Link has that Toon Link doesn't.
Fun fact, the last time we had the Cloud versus Toon Link matchup in SmashMasters was one of my sets with Pistons Fan in a lost replay that we were never able to upload, and he was winning the whole match, and then I killed him with finishing touch.
Yeah, and
it was an awful game.
And what about my match with Evan in SmashMasters 4? That did not end very beautifully. Let's just say that on both.
Nothing in that set was beautiful. Nothing. The entire thing was terrible.
I'm gonna say that right now. I should not have won that match.
Yeah.
I should have lost that match, man. You know what? I would have preferred losing that match. But let's not get into that right now.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Nyan's limit is completely gone. So I want to see BSP push this advantage because he is losing.
Yeah, you proved. But you proved me wrong. He's doing much better than before. And even though he's still losing, Miles is still in the lead.
That was weird. That was the sour spot, but it had the sweet spot sound effect. Oh, he wastes limit again. So can BSP? He's still fighting a top tier regardless of limit, but can we see BSP?
What the hell are you doing?
Press it? No, clearly we can't see him press it. I guess Nyan was pretty much thinking the opposite of me. I'm thinking the limit's gone, this is your chance to do something. Nyan's like, the limit's gone, this is my chance to defend well, and he's doing exactly that.
BSP is really fishing really hard for these up smashes, though.
That was a chance to punish, though. He could have done neutral air out of shield, but he chose not to. Are we going to see? Yes, we are indeed.
That was amazing.
Going to see another attempt.
The
time! The time is gone!
Time.
Well, I know I wanted it.
Well,
I did ask for it.
There we go.
But where did that come from?
Miles takes it. BSP just stood there and took it.
As he should, because he lost via timeout to Nyan's Cloud. Where did that come from?
So, Tail, how do you feel about that?
I even knew when I clicked on this video that it was 7 minutes long, and I forgot about that altogether. That's very interesting to see in SmashMasters. Now I don't feel so bad about his wasted limits, because clearly he was heading towards a victory anyway.
I forgot the time limit even existed.
If anything, with Nyan's random side beat, he was trying to avoid the time limit, and in that sense he didn't succeed.
I mean, I
but
saw
instead he did succeed in the fact that he won.
Completely ignoring the time limit, and then I just see the 5 at the beginning of this, at the middle of the screen. I'm like, wait, what? Timeout?
Yep, we got it. So that's why BSP was fishing, as you put it.
Yep.
But Nyan is going to move on to losers finals. Yep. So good luck to him.
Miles is a very patient player, and that definitely worked out for him. Miles takes it 3-2. I've been ScourgeBlade.
I've been TaleOfTheToaster. Ta-ra.
We'll see you guys later. Ciao.